Hi everyone, it's Professor Mejia-O'Donnell. Today I will be showing you how to use ChatGPT for quiz creation. So as an educator, I love tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Copilot. I know that some educators have mixed feelings about these services, but I wholeheartedly believe that they're not just for students, they are also for us as educators. So specifically in my classes, I teach juvenile justice and local corrections, and I really enjoy providing my students with low stake assessments so that they're always prepared for those high stake assessments such as midterms and finals. So in my classes, at the start of each class session, we have a 10-question quiz, and students have 10 minutes to complete this in class. And typically, every quiz is based on the material from the previous week. So that includes the lecture. If we had any guest speakers, that will be included as well. And also on the assigned material. So I always ask my students to read the material before they come to class so that they're ready to engage with the discussion. The quiz also lets me know that they are doing this, and also it kind of makes sure that they do it as well because they feel that stress and they gotta do it right because it's going to be on the quiz. So quizzes are a great way to ensure that my students are not stressed out and that they're always prepared for high stake assessments. But in addition, it lets me know that I'm doing my job effectively and that I'm communicating what I'm trying to teach effectively. So if students are grasping the concepts and the themes through these quizzes, then I know that I'm doing a good job in sort of delivering the material with them. So it allows me to track the students and it allows me to track myself. Now, in order to create a quiz using ChatGPT, you're going to need two things. And the first is that you have a downloaded file of your presentation. So if you're using PowerPoint, Google Slides, Prezi, whatever it is, make sure you have a downloaded copy on your laptop or desktop. In addition, this will only work if you have the paid version of ChatGPT. So if you have the free version, it does not let you attach documents. However, the paid version does. It's the best $20 that I spend a month, to be honest. So make sure you have a copy of your file and that you have the paid subscription. And we're going to be using ChatGPT 4.0. So let's jump into it. Here you will see that I'm starting with a brand new thread, and I'm going to scroll over and click on attach. Now, after I click on attach, I'm going to select my file. In this case, this week we were talking about prisons and reentry, so I'm going to go ahead and open the file. Now, as it's attaching the file, I'm going to prompt ChatGPT and ask it to create a 20-question multiple choice quiz based on the lecture and then to provide an answer key at the end, please. Here you will see that it is generating a quiz based on all of the lecture. I mentioned earlier that my quizzes tend to be 10 questions. I don't always like the questions that ChatGPT generates, which is why I like to have a pool of 20 and then I pick the 10 that make the most sense for that week's quiz. Okay, so now I'm going to let you see ChatGPT in action. As you will see, it's quickly producing a quiz, which is amazing. This saves me a lot of time, especially as I provide weekly quizzes, and sometimes I change up the lecture last minute, so this allows me to create a quiz sort of last minute, but it still touches on everything that we discussed in class. Now, one of the really amazing things about using ChatGPT to generate the quizzes is that you can also ask it to produce specific types of questions. So, for instance, this can be true or false, multiple choice, fill in the blank, short answer, matching, whatever you want it to produce, it can. So, here I will show you how to do that. So as you can see, ChatGPT has gone ahead and created a quiz that I can provide to my students for the week. Once I browse through the questions and decide which 10 questions I want to use, I copy and paste the questions into a Word document or Google Doc. And then from there, I go ahead and finalize my quiz for the week and print them, and they are ready for all of our students. I really hope you found this helpful and informative. I know that as educators, especially as researchers, we're always pressed for time, and I find that using AI for day-to-day tasks like this has been incredibly helpful. If you're interested in learning more about how to use AI in your class, please come back and visit. I will be uploading future videos to show how I use it in my day-to-day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and take care.